But if the shot isn't part of the legendary lost film, what does it actually show descending from the sky? What was coming in to land at Holloman that day? Well, I'm happy to say I can answer this somewhat definitively. I recently acquired a copy of the officially released 2007 DVD of the documentary. I quickly fast-forwarded to the landing footage and was momentarily stunned by what that extra detail revealed. It's a plane. The details are faint, but the wings and landing gear are unmistakable. The YouTube compression might completely obliterate the details here, so I'm going to let it play a few times while I tweak the settings on the footage. It won't be pretty, but I'm hoping one of these combinations will help the wings and the landing gear survive the compression process. Now, you may be wondering, what is the round white glowing thing? And that's a good question. My first instinct was that the film was being run in reverse, and that what we're actually seeing are the plane's afterburners as it flies away from us. But the landing gear is clearly down, and if the plane was heading away from us, the landing gear would have already been stowed, so it's likely coming in for a landing rather than taking off. Now, we know the base had F-4s at the time, so it's logical to wonder if the incoming plane might also be a Phantom. And as shown in this footage, the F-4 Phantom had an intensely bright light that was sometimes used during landing, strong enough to flare a camera lens even in broad daylight. Is it possible that this light is what we're seeing in the footage? Well, let's do a quick comparison between the craft in the footage and a photo of an F-4 landing with its light on. It's purely subjective, but that looks like a pretty close match to me. The wingspan, the width of the landing gear, the placement of the light, the way the nose peeks out above the light, it all seems to line up pretty well. But there's no way to say for certain, and at this point, I don't think the type of plane is very important. What we can now say with a fair degree of certainty is that the landing shot in the documentary is not footage from the fabled Holloman UFO landing film.